Thank you for tuning in to Vixen 5 Tarot. My name is Terry and I'm here to do a boss energy read. So I am being obedient to my spirit guides, my spiritual team, because they have been calling me to do boss energy reads. So for all of you bosses out there, you entrepreneurs, you visionaries, you business owners, and those of you who just walk around in alpha energy, just have visions of a better future, of living wealthy, of living lavish, of living a luxurious life, of living, I'm hearing, living in financial freedom. These reads are for you. So yeah, my spiritual team was like, you need to do boss energy reads. Like, this is what we're calling you to do. This is what you need to do. This is who you are. And yeah, so the first card I got is the Six of Swords. So you're walking away. You're leaving the old scarcity mindset. You are walking away from old beliefs, old negative patterns, old toil and labor energy, and you're walking into your new beginning with the Six of Swords. All right, so no more believing what your parents' narrative was as far as working a 9 to 5 for 30, 40 years. Retiring, I couldn't think of the word, retiring to nothing land, to just sit home, watch soap operas, go out for lunch or brunch, and really just trying to figure out what's next. Like for you, that's like 401ks don't excite you, right? Retiring or saving up for retirement at a later time when you're 65, now 70. You gotta wait till you're 70 now. It does not appeal to you. Like right now, you are all about bringing your dreams into fruition. You are in abundance mindset. You don't have those same beliefs. You know, a lot of your family members you can't really talk to because they don't understand where you're coming from. They don't understand where you're going, okay? They don't understand what you're talking about and what the future holds for you because they have never had those options. So, you know, don't feel bad. Don't get into it with them if they can't understand why you don't feel like you should be working 2 jobs, you know, or you should be working overtime on your job because that's a way of getting extra money. Like, what do you mean you're not picking up the overtime? They're offering overtime and you're not picking it up? Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean you're not picking it up? That's a way to add more to your savings, to your bank account, to, you know, to your future, for your future, or extra money to be able to do the extra things that you want to do, to be able to buy, you know, a better looking car or a better lifestyle, you know, to upgrade your lifestyle with working extra hours. But what's the point of buying a new car, a better or a luxury vehicle when it's going to sit in the parking lot at the corporation or the plantation or the plant or the warehouse for 10 to 12, 16 hours? It's just sitting outside parked while you working to pay for it. It doesn't make sense, all right? That's a scarcity mindset. So you're moving away from the scarcity mindset. You're moving away from this 5 of Pentacles. You're moving away from this poverty mindset, this lack mindset. So you have already moved away from this. I'm hearing you have already moved away from this because the Six of Swords came out first. You're no longer in this mindset, okay? If the 5 of Pentacles would have came first, then it would have been you're moving away from. But no, you have actually moved away from this mindset. So you're now in an abundant mindset. Hence, why you're looking at this video. because you're already in boss mode. You're already in beast mode. You're already in boss energy. You're already in prosperity and abundant mindset. You're already there. So congratulations, and keep going. Keep going. I'm hearing keep going. I'm hearing it's a resounding yes. I'm hearing all of your desires is a resounding yes. If you know you're a boss, it's a resounding yes. If you know Spirit has called you to walk this path, it is a resounding yes. Okay. So 5 of Swords. Get out of your head. There's no need to be in your head, anymore, or wondering if you're doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing. 8 of Swords. Get out of your head, because this so this energy is really, I'm picking up on overthinking, being in your head. Like, you have really had to have a lot of come to Jesus meetings in your head, with your own mindset, with your own mentality, with the way you think, with the way you process ideas, with really like clearing out the negative mindset, clearing out your own negative beliefs, your own negative thought patterns, your own mental struggle and mental anguish, right? Because the most difficult part of stepping into your journey, stepping into your boss energy, is defeating the mindset that you have adopted all your life from people that don't believe that they can be the owner and have employees, or create their own stream of revenue. They did not understand that was even an option. So they imparted that belief onto you, and your biggest obstacle was overcoming this mindset. But you have done that, and this also is really just outlining what your business is, what products you want to offer, what does it look like, what does your happiness look like, how can you narrow down into a niche that serves your community or your audience, but it's also self-serving, it's also emotionally fulfilling to you. So it's like there are a lot of things that you're skilled at, but figuring out how you can exchange your value for clients has been a challenge for you. It's been a mental obstacle for you, okay? That's not an easy thing to do, but you've done it. Like, you're here because you're doing it, you've done it. And Spirit is telling me, okay, now you've laid out all the details. Go with that, be confident in that, and move forward. Move forward with peace. Move forward in confidence. Okay? That's what Spirit is giving me. Move forward in confidence. Don't change nothing. Just offer it. Don't change nothing. Just put your offering out there and be confident that there are people that need your services. There are people that want your products. There are people that are waiting for you. There are people that are waiting, that are glad you have gone through this process. Okay? I got a lot of swords out here. A lot of thinking, a lot of contemplating, a lot of strategizing and figuring things out. Okay? and feeling stuck but not being stuck. Like this lady here, like this girl, she's sitting down here, but she's looking in the mirror, and in the mirror she looks stuck. But no, she's free. She's free to do whatever she wants to do. But she's in a mental, she has analysis of what is it called? Paralysis paralysis. Okay. But now you're queen of wands. This is a boss. This is an entrepreneur. I want to read this card too. This is somebody that is creating. She's gotten this gift from spirit. She's gotten her gifts and talents, and she is alchemizing a whole new world with who she is. I want to read this card, the Queen of Wands, because I know the King of Wands is entrepreneur spirit, but it's masculine energy. But this is the woman, and that's the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands: creativity, passion, determination, confidence, joy, bold expression, helping others as you build your queendom and power. Okay, so you're going to be helping others as you build your queendom, and so it's you. It's not working for anybody else. It's being creatively building your queendom, expressing your joy, expressing boldness, and helping others as you build. Okay, and it's your power. It's through your power and your might. So she's actually creating a world, and her world. Yeah, her world. Okay, it's like when you go into corporate America or you going on your job, this is a world that you enter in that somebody else has created, whether it's one person or a conglomerate of entities that have come together and partnered together to create a business to employ you. And so when you go into that building, there's so many worlds. It's a whole world. It's a world in and of itself. So you have different departments, and each department works as their own business. So you might have marketing, and marketing is this entire world. Okay, and then you might have finance and accounting, and they have their own world. Then you have the line, right? The warehouse that produces and builds and ships. And then you have the CEOs that really analyze the data, go out to seek business, create partnerships, and it's like an entire world. But for this girl, and this is to my she bosses, this is to my boss feminines, like, you are creating your queendom. You're creating your queendom. Even if you're just not getting started, it's think big, but start small. And just because you're starting small, just because it's just you and your idea and your product or your services, it does not mean that it won't be an entire queendom, after a while, because all of these companies all started out with an idea, whether it was written down on a piece of paper or it was a full blown out business plan. Okay, so yeah, cheers to you for creating your own queendom. Okay, with your own power, your own might, and your own positive thinking, your own abundant and prosperous mindset. Yeah, y'all have been, I'm hearing, and I got this in another reading, I'm hearing you have been a boss along in the years before. Look what I'm getting, like, you've been a boss in worlds before this one. Like, we're all infinite beings, but your spirit, your soul has been a boss. Like, you got the magician. You're able to alchemize and create the world that you want. You're able to create your kingdom. You have the ability to create your queendom, okay? And then the empress, okay? abundance, the nurturer. You've been nurturing businesses from infinity and beyond. It's just new to you here on this plane, okay? So you take that business and you birth it, you nurture it, you grow it. It's like a mom. Like when she has this baby in her womb, nobody sees what this baby is going to look like, what this baby's personality is going to be. And when it comes out, like this mom has actually taken day by day to nourish her baby with nutritious foods, with healthy thinking, with calm and peace, a calm and peaceful atmosphere for this baby not to have any anxiety or anything, like this baby to come out calm, peaceful, loving. Like she's loved this baby. She's been loving this baby and nurturing this baby before it came into fruition. And that's what Spirit is giving me. Like you've been nurturing businesses and your visions and your gifts and talents since before you came into this world. So now it's here. And even like this has been in you and within you. This business has been in you and within you. It was here when you came. It was here when you were born. So now that it's nothing new that you have this mindset to do this. It's just coming to your understanding and your awareness. And now you don't have no other choice now but to birth it out, to show the world what's been inside you all this time. Okay. All right. I'm gonna pull a card from the Kipper deck. And I'm going to ask Spirit, how should we walk in this path? Like, what does this path look like? Okay, you're thinking you should take careful thought of every move you make. Careful thought. And watch your thoughts. I'm getting watch your thoughts. Make sure that it is always positive, because it's always a resounding yes, right? Watch your thoughts, because you don't want the negative thoughts. And poverty to me represents negative thinking, because right now you're in a positive mindset. You left that poverty mindset, that scarcity mindset. So now anytime you're thinking negative, understand that you're bringing, like, that's poverty. That's not of abundance, right? So thoughts. So I got thoughts and then poverty. Like, no negative thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Watch your thoughts, because your thoughts can either produce prosperity or produce poverty. All right, anything else? Yeah, this is your pathway. This is your purpose. Your purpose on this earth is to be boss. Is to be boss. All right. That's you. That's who you already are. So there's nothing that you have to be. There's nothing that you have to learn to be. There's nothing that you have to, you're going to give to the community. I got a community. That's who you are in your world, in your community. That's who you are. It's your part. It's your part. And I got thief. Like, don't let the negative thoughts steal your understanding. You know what I'm saying? It's who you are. It's who you are. So yeah, so when I was saying it's who you are, you're a boss. Like, that's who you are. So then I got thief. So it's like, for you to not understand that this is who you are, you're stealing the joy. You're stealing the excitement. Anytime that you, it's like the doubt is a thief. It's gonna slow you down. Like, let that go. It's who you are. Like, it's really who you came here to be. It's who your soul always has been. And it's for you to discover how you want to present it in this lifetime. That's all. That's all it is. So it's really nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. All right. Okay. I'm gonna pull an oracle, an archangel oracle card, and I'll close out this message. Yeah. So Spirit is really just saying it's nothing for you to be afraid of. This is already who you are at the soul level. And so for you to bring this to fruition, for you to bring your business idea into fruition, is really just your way of expressing it, or your pathway. I'm hearing pathway. Your pathway of expressing it this time in this lifetime. Okay, so it's been expressed in many different ways. Like you could have been a carpenter that sold furniture, or that built buildings or built houses. You could have been a grocer that grew your own food, or grew your own food and sold it at the market in another life. You could have been, you know, I'm hearing midwife that brought babies into the world, you know, for royal families. You could have been, I'm hearing a wine maker, a wine presser that grew your own grapes and made wine and sold it. You know, I don't know. That's what I'm hearing in other lives. So here and now is the time to, you could have been a healer, or a palm reader, or a fortune teller, or a witch, or a root doctor that created tinctures and healing salves for the community. Yeah, so the reason why Spirit is really giving this to me like this, and I'm gonna read the angel message, but the reason why Spirit is really giving this to me like this is because there's nothing to be afraid of. That's the message. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be unsure of. There's nothing to be doubtful of. Like, the answer is yes. You are a boss. Now present your offerings to the community. Period. That's it. That's all. There's nothing else to it. You'll learn as you go. Okay. Spirit, the angel message I got is number 36. Trust your angels. Trust your angels. Trust your spiritual team that's giving you this message. Okay. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. That's what I just said, okay? So number 36, I'm going to read that message and then I'll close out. You are trying way too hard to dictate the process and the outcome of how your life unfolds. Stop trying to micromanage everything and instead have faith that your angels have the situation under control. Ask me, and I can use my sword of light to cut the core of the buzzing of that ego of yours, so that you can ease into a place of peaceful understanding that you are divinely loved and everything is going to be all right. Dear one, you need to calm down. I assure you that we in heaven do know what your dreams are, and we also want you to be happy in all ways. Trust your guardian angels and other archangels and me, Archangel Michael, and to bring you a joyful and perfect outcome, even if it's a little different from what you had envisioned. Okay, so the Most High just wants us to have the vision. Okay, just have the vision or a vision. okay, and work toward that vision, and don't have any expectations of what it's or whether it looks exactly the way you envisioned it or not from at the start. Okay, I'm hearing luxury. I'm hearing luxury. I'm hearing luxury, and yeah, I don't know why I got that, but I'm hearing luxury. But just know that your spiritual team hears you. They understand where you're going. They understand your vision, and they understand who you were when you were with them in the spiritual plane. Okay. All right, and just know that the answer is a resounding yes. There's nothing to be afraid of. You've always been a boss, and your mission is to just walk in it peacefully, pleasantly, joyfully, gratefully. Okay, and just watch how spirit unfolds the journey. All right. Okay, I'm going to leave this message. This has been a beautiful message. Boss energy. All right. Take care. Bye.